this week's special guest artist, Carl Jackson.
My name's Carl Jackson. I'm from a little town in Mississippi called Louisville. It's called Louisville because we pronounce our S's down there. It's spelled the same as Louisville. I got my start in the music business. My dad and my two uncles had a little band, a little bluegrass band, and I got interested in playing banjo first. And went on from there, I got a job with Jim and Jesse. Later on, played with the Sullivan family, went with Glenn Campbell for 12 years, playing guitar, playing banjo, playing fiddle, playing mandolin, singing harmonies. I've been blessed to have an opportunity to do a lot of different things in the business. And the last few years I've made my living as a songwriter and a producer in this town. It's been a great ride. The song In His Hands was inspired by an email I got from a dear friend of mine. She's passed on now, but the email spoke of how a paintbrush in the ordinary person's hands, or a baseball bat in the average person's hands, wasn't worth a lot of money. But in Michelangelo's hands, the paintbrush, or a baseball bat in Mickey Mantle's hands, or Hank Aaron's, Willie Mays, it's worth a whole lot. And it gave me an idea for this song, and I wanted to include my heroes, and I couldn't leave out Jesus at the end. And in His hands, of course, it's at the end of the song, it speaks of the nails in His hands. I did my best to get the song right, and I hope it touches people the way it touches me.
Called him Mr. Guitar, Chet Atkins was his name. At 9 years old, he swapped a pistol for some old cheap six-string. Probably a Silvertone or Stella, some Sears and Roebuck brand. But it sounded like a Martin in his hands. His hero was Merle Travis, so he picked his fingers numb till he finally learned the secret of keeping rhythm with his thumb. Now if they need a little flat top in heaven's angel band, the good Lord will surely place it in His hands. Well, they called him the Commerce Comet. Mickey Mantle was his name, 'cause he ran faster than the wind across the Oklahoma plains. He could knock a ball a country mile long before he was a man. You know, a bat felt like a matchstick in his hands. In 51, the old professor knew DeMatch could not go home, so he put the Mick in center field and brought another pennant home. Well, that boy could turn a Brooklyn Dodger straight into a Yankee fan when he put a Louisville Slugger in his hands. Well, Faulkner makes me feel the summer of a dusty Delta day. I can taste the salty ocean when I'm reading Hemingway. How do the words upon the paper make me feel the way they can? He only had a pen and paper in his hands. They called him the Messiah. Jesus was his name. Just a carpenter from Bethlehem who quickly rose to fame. 'Cause he dared to claim his father had sent him to this land and placed the fate of this whole world in his hands. Well, they scorned him and they mocked him. They put him on the cross. He died there to forgive them, so this world would not be lost. With his blood forever washed away the sins of every man. when they placed those rusty nails in his hands. Well, all of us are only pieces in the puzzle of God's plan. We just have to put our faith in his hands.